Alright. First meal of the day. We got a little interesting volume breakfast here. I got some zucchini. Finished up the rest of that ground beef. 2 eggs. A quarter cup of that baking blend. And then 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. This bad boy is 50 grams of protein. And 50 grams of fat. And 20 grams of carbs. Most of which is coming from that baking blend fiber. For a total of 739 calories. I was going to try and make a pancake out of this, but I didn't put enough eggs in there, so it kind of came out as a crumble, but it should still be pretty good. A quick update for the day. Just went on a walk. I had a coffee with 2 tablespoons of heavy cream and 1 tablespoon of MCT oil. I just got a package from Amazon, in which I've got MCT Oil Powder, Quest brand. This stuff is really good. It kind of has the same effect as the MCT oil. It boosts your ketone levels, but it does not mess up your stomach. I put this in my coffee. I bake with this. It's only about 26, 27 bucks. 1 gram of carbohydrate, of which it's fiber, and 7 grams of fat per scoop, 60 calories. Highly recommend this stuff. It tastes really good. It's kind of like, it makes whatever you put it in creamier. So, highly recommended. Also, I don't normally get pre-workouts. I've talked about that before. These past couple days I've gotten like a Monster or a Red Bull, sugar-free. But I don't really like getting the habit of that. But I grabbed some of this stuff, which is Vintage Blast Old School Nutrition. And let's see here. It's got all the pre-workout necessities: citrulline, malate, arginine, caffeine, 150 milligrams of caffeine, and then all your vitamin B6, B12, B5, yada yada yada. But it's sweetened with stevia, not ACE-K or sucralose. So that is what that looks like. You can get it on Amazon. I don't remember what I paid for this. 30 something, I think. I got blueberry lemonade. It's pretty good. But I'm going to start training in the morning starting tomorrow. We're going to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and be at the gym by 5. So my plan thus far is to wake up, have my keto coffee, let that sit in my system for about an hour, do my stretching, kind of warm up, and then have a scoop of this before going to the gym and seeing if that gets me going in the mornings, which I think it will. I'm usually pretty awake as soon as I hop out of bed. And one more thing, I made a keto Buckeye, or my girlfriend made a keto Buckeye. It's 1 tablespoon of almond butter, 1 tablespoon of butter. Actually, for 4 Buckeyes, you got 4 tablespoons of almond butter, 2 tablespoons of butter, and 2 of the Baker's chocolate squares that I've been cooking with. So we'll sample this bad boy here, see how she tastes. It's kind of melty, maybe a little less butter next time. Oh, it's pretty good though. Not in focus, but it's really good. There's a spot. 1 Buckeye is 4.5 grams of protein. I'm sure. 4.5 grams of protein, 5 grams of carbs, 18 grams of fat, 200 calories. Of those 5 grams of carbs, 3.5 are fiber. So, pretty doggone tasty. Alright, we are about to make another shake. Like I've been making, this is going to have almost 800 calories in it, I think. And then I also had, I don't know what it is, but I've just been getting a chunk of cheese with a tablespoon of butter and just eating those, and it's like a great way to get protein and fat in, and it tastes really good. Kerrygold cheese, Kerrygold butter, and so yeah, I had that. I had like 2 of those, and then I'm gonna have the shake. So this is over 1,000 calories right here, and I'm still pretty hungry. So I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna go to a meeting, and then we're gonna do some cardio. I think maybe do some Stairmasters, some abs, and some sauna action. And then that will be where we're at for the day. I think I'm gonna make a burger tonight, so I'm excited about that bad boy. I might change it up, but I'm leaning towards a burger, so I will check in with you in a little bit. Alright, what's up, home diggity dogs? About to head to the gym. Gonna taste this Vintage Blast pre-workout that I talked about earlier. Like I said, it's blueberry lemonade. Shake, shake, shake. Let's see how it goes. Pretty good. I didn't put a whole lot of water in there, so it's kind of sedimenty. Maybe I should dilute it a little bit more, but definitely goes down pretty easy. So, thumbs up, faux show. We'll see how the energy works. Alright, we just got done doing some abs and cardio. We're headed to Costco. They close in like 35 minutes, so it's gonna be a quick trip. Can't take the camera with me, but we're gonna get some necessities, and it's gonna be really good. I'm gonna do a burger tonight for sure. I've been thinking about it for a while. I'm gonna be very excited about it when the time comes, so I will take you along for the journey and show you how to make a keto burger in just a moment. Check in with you in a bit. Alright, what's up, ladies and gents? I've been excited about this burger all day long because it actually looks like a legit burger. I got my cauliflower bread that I made the other day. I've got pickles, lettuce, tomato. I've got a beef patty and a slice of pepper jack cheese on this thing. 49 grams of protein, 22 grams of carbs, most of which is coming from that cauliflower bread, so mostly fiber, and 55 grams of fat for a total of 781 calories. I'm also going to have a salad with a tablespoon of avocado oil, which means today's macros break down to 4,130 calories, 351 grams of fat, 81 grams of carbs, of which only 34 are net carbs, and 157 grams of protein. So that is where we're at so far with this. I had a couple bites, so I wasn't gonna like do the whole first bite clip thing, but I mean, that is amazing. Even though it didn't focus just then. This looks, feels, and tastes like a burger. And it's delicious. It's got that burger crunch and everything. It's very good. Alright, what's up? I'm cheating a little bit. I realized I didn't have very much content for this vlog. So, just finished eating my burger, having some chicken broth, and I'm going to do some Q&As based off these YouTube comments here. Quick note on the chicken broth. There's like 440 milligrams of sodium in 1 cup. So, if you're keto, you're probably peeing a lot more. Your body's flushing out all your electrolytes. You got to replace those. Sodium, potassium, magnesium. I'm going to train in the morning without a meal in me. So I'm trying to get some additional sodium in tonight so that I can wake up with that in my system and have a good muscle contraction in the gym tomorrow because I'm getting back. I'm hitting back tomorrow. So I want to have good electrolyte levels. So hence I am drinking sodium. I do like my chicken stock. Bone broth is good for you as well. So, let's dive into some of these Q&A questions here. This is a good question that just kind of hinged off what I just said. Sim Land asks, hey man, love your keto contest prep and I'm doing it myself. How much sodium and water should I consume to get that vascularity and when? Alright, so kind of like hinging off what I just said there. With keto, you're flushing all your electrolytes. So I drink water throughout the day. When I'm prepping, I don't know if he's talking about, peak week specifically in bodybuilding competitions, but my competitors, they would cut their water the day before the show, 2 days before the show, and they'd be drinking like 10 ounces of water the entire day of the show. I had like 2.5 gallons of water before I ever stepped on stage. So since I don't have any glycogen, since I'm not eating carbohydrates, there's nothing for that water to bind to. You hold about 3 grams of water per every gram of glycogen. So not having that, you're just flushing your system continually. So I would just drink water continually throughout the day. I'd feel hydrated, I'd feel great. My muscles would feel full. They had what they needed in them, but they weren't holding excess water. So in regards to water, I'd average about 2.5 gallons a day. In regards to sodium, I'm not so much counting it now, but throughout the competition prep, I would be counting, I'd be experimenting, and I performed really well at about 4,000 milligrams of sodium a day, and then about 3,000 milligrams of potassium. And then on that sodium, the night before the competition, so like competition is on Saturday, on Friday night I would bump that sodium up to about 6,000 milligrams, and that would draw any additional water I had in my subcutaneous layer of skin into the muscle cell, so I'd have that drier, like thinner, paper thin skin look, which really showcases the muscle. So that's what I did with my sodium. It is kind of trial and error. There were some days where I'd overdo it and I'd hold a lot of water, so you have to kind of really play around with it and see what works best for you. So good question from Sim there. Chelsea Delois asks, do you listen to guided meditation? Yes, Chelsea, I definitely do. I listen to, there's two good apps that I know of. One is Calm, which is what I use currently, and the other is Headspace, which I've also used. And like, I'm on like 112, 114 day streak right now. Part of my daily routine, every morning I wake up and I meditate, and I foam roll, and I have my keto coffee. And that's my daily routine for the morning. I think starting the day off with like a guided meditation, morning meditation, kind of set the head right, is crucial for the rest of the day following suit. So yes, I do. Alright, Michael Mosby asks, so glad you are doing this too. Videos are getting better. Thanks, Michael, I'm trying. Keep up the awesome work. Wish you would track activity also, like with a Fitbit or something. Can't dispel calories in, calories out if you don't track calories out. It is a very good point. I had a Fitbit. I wore that quite a bit. But I didn't like it because I use wrist wraps in the gym, and it would just always get in the way, so I just stopped wearing it. And I didn't really think the whole calories I did track was very accurate anyways. I did like how it tracked my sleep though, because I do not sleep very well. But yes, I agree. I wish there was an accurate way for me to track my calories out. Chelsea asks, have you been tracking ketones during this challenge? And I have indeed. Some of these videos have those results on there. I've been kind of low lately. I've been around like 1.3, which is still definitely in ketosis, but I think it's because my protein is so much higher. Like towards the end of prep, I was getting about 70 grams of protein a day, whereas now I'm at like 150 to 160. So almost 100 grams more, which is probably why my ketone levels are lower. But as long as I'm technically above 0.5, I'm in ketosis. 1 to 3 is the sweet spot. Alright, this is a good one. One Lucky Soul says, fat people should not try this. I've lost 150 pounds on low carb keto diet, tried eating 4,000 calories for a week, and gained 2 pounds a day eating keto macros. Also eating 4,000 calories for me, it's not hard at all being formerly obese. I do not recommend formerly obese people try this. This works for people like you and Jason Whitrock who are naturally thin and have lots of muscle. You are all carb sensitive, not carb intolerant like most overweight people on keto. Excuse me. Also, I'm 6 foot 200 pounds, lift weights, do fasted HIIT training. Also, I'm about 14% body fat. My Fitbit says I burn 4,500 to 5,200 calories a day. Usually I get around 15,000 steps, 350 active minutes. So I do the work and still can't eat that many calories without weight gain. I wish I was like you guys. Okay, so One Lucky Soul, that's a good point. Everybody metabolizes food differently. Everybody's metabolism is different. So yes, the average person probably would not, I don't know, I don't want to say that. You don't take what I'm saying as medical advice. I'm not recommending everybody goes and jumps on 4,000 calories a day. Not by a long shot. My metabolism is very quick, very fast, because one, I do have a lot of muscle per body composition. My body composition is mostly muscle. Muscle burns a lot of energy, so I can metabolize food very quickly. If someone was obese, they probably wouldn't have as fast a metabolism, and 4,000 calories a day could lead to excessive, undesirable weight gain. Now, I used to be 230 pounds, I'm only 5'7", so I was, I think, 28% body fat at that time. So I have the fat cells in my body as well. And I don't know, scientifically, they say that you don't ever lose your fat cells, but I'm assuming you would, they just shrink, but I don't know. So I have a fast metabolism, but I don't know. You really just have to honestly see how your body reacts. Some people are more insulin and carb sensitive than others, so not everybody can jump on 4,000 calories a day and have a similar experience to what Jason or I have. And I'm only on day 9 of this, so I can't say that I'm not gonna gain body fat if I keep doing this. I don't know. But yeah, you gotta just play it smart and be sensible about it. If you're formerly obese, you're gonna be more inclined to put on body fat. If you're endomorphic, you're gonna be more inclined to put on body fat with a surplus of calories, whereas someone that's ectomorphic or mesomorphic might not so much have that, same situation. Listen to your body, be instinctive with it. If you're eating more than you think you should or know you should, and you're putting on body weight, then you should probably tap the brakes a little bit and not eat as much. So yeah, there's a very good point there. Alright, Michael asks, love the vlogging, keep up the great work. What are your thoughts on controlling for activity? How much cardio were you doing before the challenge? How much do you plan on doing during the challenge? So I want this challenge to be pretty accurate representation. Obviously, if I go straight from contest prep lifestyle to not, and I increase my calories significantly like I have, I would probably gain body weight and fat. So I want to stay pretty consistent to what I was doing in contest prep. Not quite as much, like I have scaled back a little bit. As far as cardio is concerned, I honestly didn't do that much cardio during prep. I probably did 20-minute Stairmaster sessions 2 or 3 times a week. And I only started that about a month and a half out. The last 2 weeks I was doing it about every other day. Every day. I do Stairmaster just because I like it. Like, it's good meditation time for me. Right now I'm doing 20-minute sessions on the Stairmaster like 4 times a week. So pretty similar to what I was doing in prep. So it should be a pretty accurate representation as to what happens. Boise Castillo says, active rest day with a ribeye. Nice. I guess this is in reference to my recovery day video. Wish my wife would do keto and work out with me. You have it good. Keep up the great videos. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, she's a great workout partner, great girlfriend, great cook. I am a lucky man. Loving the series. Keep it up. I'm a data nerd. It would be great to get a couple blood ketone readings during this challenge. I think I've posted one since you made this comment. But yeah, my last one was 1.3. And it's been as high as like 3.9 before, so I fluctuate. And it all, as far as the blood ketones go, like when you wake up, fluctuate. I mean, like how you sleep fluctuates the reading. The hormones, expelled during your sleep. Training affects it. Burning the glycogen and releasing some glucose in training. That's going to affect your blood ketone readings. What you eat, obviously, even if it's keto approved, can affect your ketone readings. So mine fluctuate considerably. I mean, it's been as low as 1.3 since this challenge and as high as I think 3.6 during this challenge. So It's all over the board. So yeah, we'll call that good for now. I'll edit these and then we'll add that to the vlog. I didn't want this to be just like filler content. Hopefully y'all got something good out of it. I kind of enjoyed doing this Q&A. It gives me a chance to catch up. I apologize for not commenting on all these back on YouTube. I'll try and catch up with that. This daily vlogging is pretty time-consuming work, believe it or not. So I will try and get better at that. I like the Q&A. Let me know what y'all think. By all means, fire off questions. I will try and answer them all. And I will catch y'all tomorrow.